What is going on, guys? Rewinds here, and in this video I'm going to be bringing you guys my review for Boruto episode 260. So this is going to be the last of the one-off episodes before I get around to this Kawaki Himawari arc that's going on right now in the anime. And I gotta say it feels kind of good to get to that point now, because I'm a little tired of these one-off episodes. That's why it's taken me a little bit to get through some of them. We started in 256 with a Chocho episode, and Inojin and Shikadai were there too eventually, so I guess it was somewhat okay. Still not a necessary episode. Not one I really enjoyed watching. I had to force myself to do that one. 257 and 258 I really enjoyed. I enjoyed the Konohamaru episode. I enjoyed the Uzumaki Hot Springs. The Mitsuki Cat one in 259. It was okay. It could have definitely been much worse, but I did have to force myself towards the end to stick around for it. And this one right here actually may have been the toughest one to get through, because like I said, I got to a point where these one-off episodes were something that I was getting a little tired of. But I knew I was going to get around to watching these eventually, and I watch every Boruto episode, or every franchise I like generally. I try watching the episode at least once, so I knew I was going to watch it at some point. I just didn't know when. Boruto though, we got around to 260 here. I'm excited to move on to this new arc and see what it has to offer, because I have seen some positive comments about it. So without further delay, let me talk about this episode now. So one thing that I did automatically like about this one was that we got the return of Kakashi. It's always cool seeing him come back, even if it's for episodes like these. So it starts off with Boruto helping Kakashi run some errands, and pretty much what happens while they're doing that is that there's a fight between two groups. Kakashi decides to just watch and not interfere. He said a funny line too about how he's had his fair share of stopping fights with Naruto and Sasuke. I found that to be a funny line. Boruto tries to stop these two groups from fighting, and apparently they turn out to both be firework company groups. And as this is happening, or as it's ending, Kakashi is just reading his favorite book, The Makeout Tactics, while he's eating his food. He's just chilling. And I always find it funny when he's there just reading his book while stuff is going on in the background. And then what actually kind of inspires Kakashi to intervene a little bit here too is that the server of the restaurant that they are at has this edition of Makeout Tactics that has the secret ending to the book that regular readers do not have access to. So Kakashi has never gotten to see that ending, and that kind of intrigues him. And I was thinking about that for a little bit, because Kakashi sounds like he's like a super big fan. So I thought Kakashi, out of all people, would be someone who got his hands on that limited edition, but I guess not. So pretty much she says that if Kakashi helps sort things out between the two fireworks groups, that she'll give him the book. So that gives him a little bit of incentive. But Kakashi pretty much, funny enough, leaves it to Boruto. He tells Boruto to take care of the rest while he leaves to just go shop more. And as Boruto does a little bit of stuff on his own, Kakashi comes back later and he ends up setting a competition for both sides to resolve the issue. And that happens after Boruto gets them all together in a meeting room. So Boruto did play a little part in that as well. Then we have a fireworks show in the episode that maybe lasted like 2 to 3 minutes. It was pretty time consuming, but pretty much what happened is that each group's fireworks were switched in secret thanks to Kakashi. So Kakashi took off his mask, went in disguise, and just switched both sides' fireworks. And as these fireworks are going, each side's group is insulting the other's fireworks without realizing it's their own. So the argument ends up finally ending, since each side, like I said, was insulting each other's fireworks without realizing it. So that gets them to realize that this whole argument they were having this whole time was kind of pointless. And that's kind of how I felt about the episode. I'm not gonna lie. Not really trying to hate on these episodes, but I'm just gonna keep it real with you guys. When I like episodes, I say it like that. When I don't, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. This is one that I really felt was unnecessary. Had a few little funny lines here and there, but aside from that, it did feel a little bit more of a waste of 20 minutes. And to wrap up the episode, Kakashi and Boruto talk a little bit, and a marriage occurs between both sides' lovers, and that was also something that had to do with the server that I forgot to mention before. Pretty much the server was the girl who's supposed to get married to a guy from the other side's group, but that wasn't going to happen if both sides were arguing, because both sides' leaders were, I believe, both their fathers. So that was a problem as well. That got resolved, so happy ending for them. Overall, this episode's probably going to be a 3 out of 10, and that's me being kind of generous. Like I said, I don't want to necessarily hate on it, but I just kind of saw it as like a pointless episode. Didn't really do anything for any characters that we care about, but there was some cool little funny interactions with Kakashi, so there was that. But looking much more promising going forward though into this Kawaki Himawari arc, because rather than a one-off now, we're gonna be in a arc, so I'm assuming we're gonna at the least see some development between Kawaki and Himawari, show more of their relationship off. See, how well they get along, how well they don't get along, just further the character development in Kawaki a little more, as well as Himawari too, because Himawari will be starting the academy soon based off what I read in the spoilers. So, excited to see where they take both characters, especially Himawari actually. So, I'll let you know what I think though as soon as I get around to it. I'm probably gonna hit that up soon. I may post that review tomorrow, or it's gonna come out after all these manga spoilers drop soon too. So stay tuned for that. I know some people were commenting on my previous video or two, wondering when the manga chapter spoilers are gonna drop. So expect that around sometime this weekend if I had to guess. But that's it for this one. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like. Let me know what you thought of this episode in the comments below. Subscribe to my channel if you guys are new. Hope you guys have a good day or night whenever you guys are watching this video. I'm Rewinds, and I'm out.